Dear Health Vision team, I'm Hannah, your strategy consultant. Today I will show you a situation analysis for Health Vision. The goal is to answer one clear question: where is the Health Vision now? All key insights are shown on the slides, and I will send a PDF copy afterwards. Well, I won't dwell on this session today, but I would like to note that the business definition and scope have been reviewed and refined. We are now focusing more on Australian market first, building a strong base before extending globally. According to IMRC Group, its data shows that the digital healthcare market is continuously expanding. That is fantastic. Well, let's look at the key external trends using a pastel lens. Politically, government initiatives like the National Digital Healthcare Strategy influence what kind of health-related content is trusted, funded, and amplified. If conservation aligns its themes with these national priorities, it may attract endorsement and support. Socially, two main behaviors support this further. Healthcare professionals are active on social media, especially on Facebook and LinkedIn, creating an opportunity for our professional dialogue and in amplification. And secondly, the around half of Americans still prefer printed magazines for their immersive experience. This signals that interactive in digital content is no longer optional, it's expected. Technologically, we also see rapid adoption of immersive media, AI assisted tools, and the mobile first format. These tools don't just help with delivery; they open with up the new ways to present content, personalized experience, and even link to premium offerings. Observation can use them to create added value for long-term partners by enabling them to share their expertise with broader audience. Environmentally, this moves to carbon neutral practice and has normalized the digital healthcare conferences. This is an easy opportunity for Health Innovation to alter itself as an ESG aligned health or partner. And now, for a competitive perspective, where the Health Innovation operates in a relatively uncrowded niche, health tech publishing, the alternative content is abundant, from government healthcare websites to AI-driven platforms to social media content by healthcare professionals. And these alternatives are often free and easy to access. That means the bargaining power of buyer is high because readers have many choice. To stay competitive, Observation doesn't need more content. It needs more compelling, immersive, and trustworthy content. Let's now turn to Observation's internal results. Observation has clear strengths. First, Observation has strong financial backing from its parent company, HCI. This gives it stability and room to invest. It has a strong editorial team, and also it is connected to academic networks. However, it also faces a few operational gaps, especially observation lacks a clear member model or differentiated pricing structure that limited long-term monetization opportunities. The one I want to highlight is the lack of a structured internal co-creation module, which creates a risk of over reliance on external contributors, especially as many medical professionals struggle to commit time for content development. And looking at the value chain, the most notable strength is in distribution. The Health Ovation delivers content through multiple digital channels, a website, email, PDF, and social media platforms. However, the one major gap remains in the marketing. There is the current no paid promotion, and social media engagement is also low. And the fact the discoverability and content amplification. Shareholders. I list some shareholders here. The educational institutions such as IHNA, who provide academic credibility and internal distribution, and medical professionals that are both contributors and the co-graders. Of course, the most important one is the government bodies who validate the expert lead content and may support the co-funded outreach. On the competitive side, in fact, the validates earlier insight that creating trustworthy content, use authority voice, and spreading the messaging through social media are the right things that to focusing on. How salvation operates is a blue ocean where direct competitors may be limited, but the functional substitutes you can see here are quite strong and device. As for consumers, health salvation's audience here, they are increasingly looking for content that is credible, up to date, and accessible across the platforms. Meeting this evolving preference is key to building loyalty and influence. Based on external trends, there are 6 critical success factors that matter the most. And then we access the organization's internal capabilities against these factors. These comparisons revealed several structured gaps that will be addressed in the next session. And our risk analysis, it identifies 2 urgent risks. The first is the digital reading fatigue. If the content is not interactive or well designed, users may disengage, especially younger or screen sensitive readers. Second is the low reader conversion. With so many free alternatives available, it is difficult to turn the casual reader into loyal subscribers or members. And both they have like very high probability and have a major to critical impact on health vision's growth. So to address the problems, I've developed the 3 core strategies that underlined based on both external expectations and internal capabilities. First, induce the immersive and interactive content formats such as captures navigation, embedded visuals, and commentable sections. This helps to reduce reading fatigue and increase engagement. Second, build a sustainable workflow that combine editorial padding with asynchronous expert contributions. And third, strengthen the visibility by improving the SEO. And these strategies are particular practical, aligned with the holders' expectation, and align the foundation of the future growth and monetizations. So in summary, Health Salvation sits at a strategic turning point. It faces issues of low visibility, weak interaction, and a fragmented content process. But there are not setbacks. There are expectedly where the opportunities lie, because fixing these problems means reaching the right audience, building stronger engagement, and liberating the value in the way today's readers expect. To move forward, I recommend this following. That is, unify brand identity and improve SEO, enhance the immersive content formats, launch the asynchronous expert co-creation, pilot monetization through the members and partners, align the content with policy and ESG themes. Together, these actions will position Health Salvation as a trusted, innovative, voice in digital healthcare population. Thank you for your attention. You can find supporting data and resuscitation in here. I'm open to your thoughts, priority, or any feedback you would like to share.